Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Wednesday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I'm Andy Graham alongside Jeremy Jeffcoat. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics and maybe a little beyond on this Wednesday. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. Auburn's set to take on Kentucky on Saturday night, 6:30 on the SEC Network. Auburn coming off a win. First time we've said that in quite a while, JJ.
It is.
Kentucky struggling on the year, 0-5 in the SEC, 2-5 overall. So, you look at the numbers of these teams. We'll break that down, talk about that game, preview it a little bit today as we get started. We'll take a look at around the SEC as well. There's a job or two open in the SEC.
There is. Dominoes. Look, Auburn, Kentucky to me is kind of a domino game, right? Because, look, Kentucky is god-awful. And we know
they're not good.
And if you're not careful, they'll give up a bunch of points, but they can at times play good defense, especially against an offense like Auburn's that has not really been dynamic.
Right.
So
that's kind to say.
Yeah. So if something were to happen, there could be dominoes that fall out of this game. Either way.
Maybe another opening.
Yeah. Either way.
Or two. Yeah. So, like you said, it's going to get really interesting. There are some pretty impressive jobs open right now. Could be a few more before the end of the season is upon us. So, we'll take a look at some games this past week. We'll take a look at some games this upcoming weekend. And maybe if we have a chance, we'll squeeze in a little World Series talk. I don't know if I know you've kind of been so with the World Series, but that 18 game.
There's no way
that
I
18 inning
enough to watch that.
No, I made it through 14.
Okay.
But that was as good a game. The first 9 innings were just such a.
Well, I'm happy for Freddie, because I still have a lot of love in my heart for Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
And that's back-to-back World Series where he's had a walk-off like that. So
he is. I wish he was in a Braves uniform.
I do too.
That would have been nice, and it'd been nice to get Shohei Ohtani too when he was in the.
Yeah, except, I'm still not sure he doesn't wind up behind bars at some point. I don't think that story's over yet.
Maybe not.
I would just keep an eye on it this offseason.
But, man, he is so good.
Yes.
It is unbelievable. All right. Again, we'd love to hear from you as always. 256-234-6221 is our number here. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. Any of the things that we talk about, if you'd like to bring up a new subject, we would love to hear it on this Wednesday. All right, as we mentioned, Kentucky and Auburn. We'll kind of turn the page and start looking at that game today. As JJ mentioned, Kentucky not real good. They have struggled. However, what does that say about Texas? You go back though. Kentucky seems like once a year, much like South Carolina, will rise up and play a game off their feet.
The last couple of weeks.
Georgia last year, they played them like a 14, 13.
Well, they beat Ole Miss last year, kept them out of the playoff.
Yeah, or maybe it was 2 years ago. Yeah, and they beat Ole Miss last year, played Georgia off their feet a couple of years ago. Now it's Texas. Now, Texas not great. But
no, Texas.
They should have won that game.
Took overtime to beat Kentucky, and then miraculous fourth quarter comeback to beat Mississippi State.
Yeah,
really. Texas. I think Texas has a real problem coming up this weekend.
I think you're right, and that would be Vanderbilt.
Yes.
Who would have thought the Vanderbilts, not the glory of Vanderbilts, but the real Vanderbilt. Okay. Tennessee. Kentucky has beaten Toledo and they've beaten Eastern Michigan. That's it. That's the list for this year. Mark Stoops certainly not doing a whole lot, but they were able to put up 34 points on Tennessee last week.
Well, and let me say this too. You've got losses in there to Tennessee, Texas, at Georgia, at South Carolina, and Ole Miss. It's not an easy stretch of games, no matter who you are. And if you're Kentucky, where you don't, you really don't have the level of NIL support that some other schools have because it mostly goes to basketball. So,
right.
That's a tough stretch for anybody. That being said, it's been several years now of just really pathetic offensive football at Kentucky.
They go out and get Zach Calzada in the offseason, and it didn't work out very well.
No.
Now, he did get hurt. That may be the best thing that ever happened because this Cutter Bowley has come in, and he threw for 330 yards, I think, against Texas and 5 touchdowns.
Against Tennessee.
Against Tennessee. Yeah. So,
like I said, this is one of those where I think if you're an Auburn fan going into this weekend, do not just kind of, I'll pay attention a little bit. I mean, it's Kentucky. We're going to blow them out. Don't.
Why would Auburn say that about anybody?
I'm just saying.
At this point.
I'm hearing like predictions, like different people talking on shows, 35-10 or, 27-0 or, and it is possible that Auburn could shut Kentucky out. But I'm just saying, don't sleep on this one.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Now, granted, that would be very Auburn to do that, but I can't imagine anybody in their right mind would be thinking if you're Auburn, if you're playing at Auburn or coaching at Auburn that, oh, hey, we beat a terrible Arkansas team. We were right back where we ought to be, boys. I mean, it's not like that was a milestone victory or something.
And we have to see how the Ashton Daniels thing is going to how does it change Auburn? How does it change the play calling is mainly my concern.
Hugh Freeze in his press conference said open competition.
No, it's Ashton Daniels' job. You can't go back to Jackson at this point.
I say that, and Randy was giving me. He was saying it. What percentage do you put it? And I said, there's got to be a 2% chance.
And that's if Ashton Daniels twists his ankle coming out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
That's that 2% chance. There's no way you can't go back to Jackson after that.
I don't think so. And I've heard, and it appears yesterday at practice, Ashton Daniels, at least in the viewing portion.
This is just all this is not wanting to give Kentucky the roadmap of which quarterback to prepare for.
Yeah.
Because I do think Ashton Daniels changes the play calling. I mean, he only attempted, 8 passes last week? Mm-hmm. He came in at the end of the first half. He only attempted 8 passes, so I think it's going to be definitely more run-centric offensively. So if you're Kentucky, do you load the box, try to force him to pull that ball on the RPOs? You know what I mean? And just, and see if you can maybe get Ashton Daniels to make a mistake or two.
Well, these two offenses, they are about the only a mother could love these two offenses.
Yeah.
You ran through it like last week, comparing the offenses, and Arkansas's was in the top 2 or 3 in pretty much every category, and Auburn was near the bottom of every category. Well, this one, you could basically switch these and nobody would know the difference.
Yeah.
They're both now the one that is the scariest the most, I think. 24 points for Kentucky a game, 24.8 for Auburn. So basically 25 and 24.
Yeah.
That's what you're scoring. That's what it all matters. Now the defense, that's where you have a lot of hope if you're an Auburn fan. Kentucky giving up 30 points a game defensively.
Yeah, it's not good.
That is not good at all. Now, granted, that 56 that Tennessee laid on them, that probably put a dent in their points per game from the week before. But nonetheless, everybody looks at this game, and there's a reason Auburn's a 10-point favorite.
Yeah.
But like you said,
if you figure
please don't look at that.
If you figure that as
you're going to win, going
5.5, 6 points of that is home field, then it means neutral site. They think Auburn's about 5 points better.
Right. Which is sad.
It has not been a good year.
It has not been a good year. I think that's an understatement, to say the least. So, Ashton Daniels we assume, will make his first start in Jordan-Hare Stadium at night. How does he handle that moment? Where do you go if he struggles?
Yeah, well, that was my question. What happens? Let's just play a game. Ashton Daniels throws a pick early in the game. Kentucky goes up 7-0.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe Auburn stalls a little bit and Kentucky man just get a field goal. It's 10-0. And then, maybe it's 10-0 at the half. And you feel like, okay, Kentucky's got 9 guys in the box. We've got to throw to win this game. Do you go back to Jackson Arnold? Do you give Deuce Knight a shot? He told me at his press conference that his arm is elite, and
yeah. I'm moving forward. I'm not moving backward, Jay.
I got you.
That's my thought.
So Deuce over Jackson if you have to make a change.
If I had to make a change.
Okay.
Let's pray that that's not the case. We got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top-quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
For work or play, it's Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Silverado and Colorado's ready to roll for Chevy Truck Month. Get going in a powerful new full-size Chevrolet Silverado with discounts up to $13,500 off. Test drive the mid-size Chevy Colorados. Big performance and big discounts up to $5,000 off. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. We are brought to you each and every day by Sensa Green Heating, Cooling, and Insulation. For air that's cool and clean, call on Sensa Green. They are the carrier dealer in this area. 334-487-3555. And J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job's too big, no job is too small, commercial or residential. For all your needs, give them a call today. They can help you out with everything. J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. All right, JJ's kind of bouncing around the SEC, as we mentioned. A&M goes in. I was not prepared for this. I thought LSU would rise up and play well at night. I thought this was a prime opportunity for
wall.
Texas A&M to falter a little bit, for LSU to rise up, and 49 they dropped. Now, granted, they had to lead it to half.
LSU had to lead it to half, but remember, A&M had turned it over a couple of times.
Yeah.
Gave up a kick return. There were some weird things that happened in that first half that got LSU that lead. And I remember, I don't know if you saw Elko's comments walking off at halftime. They asked him, at halftime, what do you need to do to, get the lead back and win the game? And he wasn't worried about it at all. He just said, we just got to tackle better. He goes, we tackle better, we'll be fine. He knew that LSU wasn't doing anything. LSU rushed for 60 yards in that game.
Yeah.
And A&M rushed for 220-something. That's not winning football, man. And, and that's why Brian Kelly's not there. I think LSU was, had resigned themselves to the fact that, okay, this year's not going to be the championship caliber year we thought it was going to be. But I don't think they thought for the second year in a row, in a critical game late season, you'd get blown out at home. Alabama did it last year.
Yeah.
A&M does it this year. And then I think, from my understanding, the conversations were being had in the luxury box with the governor and the Board of Regents, during the fourth quarter.
Yeah, somebody said the athletic director was the last one to know.
Yeah, I think Scott Woodward's in trouble. I don't think he gets to hire the next one.
Right.
I think that'll be a that'll be the board and the governor are going to make that call.
Yeah. Brian Kelly's $54 million richer today.
Not yet. They're still negotiating that, which tells me there was something going on before this.
Yeah.
But they have not agreed to the buyout terms yet, so they're still negotiating it. But now he's going to get a large payday.
Well, I don't know how they get around it unless
there's something we don't know.
Untoward happens.
Yeah.
Which, we'll see. But, all right. Missouri falls to Vanderbilt in a typical Vandy type game.
Yeah.
As they pull it out, they just kind of lull you to sleep, and it's a back and forth kind of game. You end up with
Scoreless
about
at halftime,
7 or 8 possessions.
Yeah,
and
wasn't it scoreless
I
at the
think
half?
it was.
I think it was.
Yeah, and Vandy wins 17-13. Vanderbilt, serious playoff contender. Now, they got a tough schedule. They got Tennessee left, they got Auburn left, and they got Texas left. So that's but if they make the playoffs, buddy, they have earned it.
Oh, no doubt. And look, somebody was saying that, at the end of the year, let's say Vandy finishes 10-2 and Notre Dame finishes 10-2, and you got that last playoff spot. The inclination, I think, is for people to go, they'll give it to Notre Dame because they're Notre Dame. But at the end of the year, you're going to look up. If Vandy goes 10-2, they're going to have 4 wins at least against top 25 opponents, and Notre Dame will have none.
Right.
And so then that's when the committee, I think, has to check their integrity, right? Like, are you real about, you're picking the most qualified teams or not?
Right. Sure. Now, again, that's a tall order to finish 10-2. But we'll see. Again, we'll see.
Well, look, they get Vandy at home or Auburn at home.
Yeah, well, win at Texas, and I'll be very impressed.
Yeah. The road game at Texas, road game at Tennessee. Texas still has a good defense, so this is probably going to be a very low scoring game too.
But they got no reason not to go out to Texas and win.
Yeah, no, Texas's offense is, and I mean. Good gravy. The offense is terrible, and I'm really, really disappointed in Sark. I mean, and I'm not putting that all on Arch Manning. I mean, the offense, not the quarterback. The offense is bad.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what Manning's status is for this game.
Yeah, still in concussion protocol.
Okay, so what if the kid from Auburn comes out and they put up 35 points on Vandy? And
it would be interesting, right?
You talk about interesting. There'll be some very tense conversations happening in Austin, Texas.
I think those conversations are coming at the end of the year either way.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, we mentioned it. Ole Miss goes into Oklahoma. Apparently, the Sooners were the better team. But Ole Miss wins.
According to Brent Venables, they were the better team.
Ole Miss wins 34-26. Lane Kiffin, I underestimated him as a head coach. He has far exceeded my expectations. But my goodness, he does some stupid things. I mean, just stupid. Why? What is the point of bringing in Austin Simmons to throw 3 passes at the goal line? What is the point of going for it on your own 25 and running that ridiculous play that was a disaster?
It reminds you sometimes of some of the Gus Malzahn red zone play calling, right?
Yes.
But I always wondered why Gus Malzahn's like power run, counter, power run, gets inside the 10. It's like double reverse pass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think sometimes with offensive coaches, especially offensive coaches, I think they get in their bag and they're like, I'll show everybody how smart I am. You know what I mean? And Ben Johnson did that last year with Minnesota when he was the offensive coordinator, now the head coach in Chicago. But he did that sometimes. It's like, why? You don't need to do that,
That's just bizarre.
I will say this. Did Ole Miss perform really well defensively? Or, here's my question. Is John Mateer, is this really a thumb thing? Or Tim Beck and John Mateer, is the book out now? And the defenses have gone oh, we can figure this out. You know what I mean?
Very possible. Take another break. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after these messages.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell. There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Preparatory Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. Only about 30 more minutes left in today's show. Let's go to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro hotline and welcome in Bubba from Alex City.
Hey, Bubba.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. I was sitting here just watching y'all's show. I hear y'all talking about Lane Tiffany. I really wanted to ask about Auburn, though.
Go ahead.
Because, I got a lot of people where I work at, they all for that fire Hugh Freeze stuff. I just want to see if y'all was on that bandwagon.
Well, we were talking about that, at the beginning of the show, and I was probably on board to fire him, but and I put a big if on it, if Auburn wins out, I can honestly say
heavy expectation.
I say then I can honestly say we have turned the corner, and I'm excited about next year.
Yeah, obviously I'm a Bama guy myself, but to me they remind me a lot of maybe say 07 Alabama is like they play good in the first half and then somehow the game went on. It seemed like they let the team come back or get tired or whatever. But because they looked a lot better Saturday than they have been though.
They did.
But I'm sorry, I don't believe they're gonna win out because they got to go through the Tide.
It's a tall order.
But I just listened to it, and do you carry? Oh yeah, because I'm my name is everybody calls me Bubba. My name is Barney Browning. Ethan Browning.
I'm not sure I do.
He works up at that radio station. Does the high.
Oh yeah, Ethan. Yeah, I know Ethan.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's my nephew.
Okay.
He does a good job.
Right. He was telling me about the show and everything, and I was like, I love football, so I was just wanted to call in and just chat with y'all and everything, to see what y'all thought. Cause I got my boss man, he's a big Auburn fan. He's all for firing Hugh Freeze, but I know when he was at Ole Miss, he beat Alabama twice. But I think he was doing something a little shady down that way. But so I thought, man, if they gave him a chance, I thought he might turn into a good coach.
Well, we're going to find out. Bubba, thank you for the call, man.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Appreciate it.
Let me tell you where I sit on this. I think I said this before the season. I thought the floor for this Auburn team was 6. Mm-hmm. Okay? I thought the ceiling for this Auburn team was 10. And it was, and honest to goodness, Andy, it was all based around Jackson Arnold. Mm-hmm. Because my thought was, if he's the same quarterback I saw at Oklahoma, then it's 6 or 7 wins. If he's marginally better than that, then it's 7, 8. If he's good, it's 9 or 10. He's not good. He's the same quarterback we saw at Oklahoma. The film. It turns out the film didn't lie.
Right.
Because he's still doing the same things, making the same mistakes. So, I think. I still think 7 wins will keep Hugh Freeze there. I can't guarantee that, but I think 7 wins will, because I think in the eyes of the administration coming into this, and the decision makers, if you will, I think it was 7 to 9 wins, somewhere in that range this year. That's why I picked them to go 8-4. That's where I thought they would be. But what changes that is that the offense has looked so bad, and it's not all on Jackson Arnold. A lot of it's on Hugh Freeze. And
it's half and half.
It's a 50-50 proposition.
Yeah.
And it's looked so bad and so inept that, it does put his job, I think, on the line, even if he wins these next 2 and then loses to Alabama. I think if he loses to Vandy or Kentucky, he won't coach the Iron Bowl. Okay. That's my guess.
Here's the way I look at it. You're exactly right, and I agree 100%. The offense has been abysmal, and you could say, well, a lot of that is on Jackson Arnold, and a lot of that is on Hugh Freeze. He chose Jackson Arnold.
That's right.
So it makes 75% of it's on Hugh Freeze. The only way, if he wins out, that's the only way he has the opportunity to fire the offensive coordinator and hire somebody and give the play calling duties to somebody else next year.
If he's going to do that.
That's the only, no. That must happen. That's the negotiated part. All right, so that you got to win out just to have that opportunity.
I don't think so.
If you lose to Vanderbilt and Alabama, It's just more of the same.
Well, if you lose to Vanderbilt and Alabama, you're 6-6, and I agree with you.
It's just more of the same. It's more of the same garbage.
But I think if he can find a win against what very well may be a top 10 Vandy team at the time, if they beat Texas this week, they'll be highly ranked.
Yeah.
If he goes on the road and beats Vandy, then I think people will go, okay, the Jackson Arnold thing didn't work out, but now we can, regardless of what happens in the Iron Bowl, we can point towards a brighter future, right? But
it better be close.
If you lose to Vandy,
you know what?
I don't see
I'm done with close. It's better. It's a win or it's out. It's win out or get out. That's the way I look at it.
I think if he goes 7-5, he'll still be there. You'll be very upset about it, but he'll still be there.
They'll have a difficult time justifying firing him at 7-5. I agree with that. But for Andy,
unless you know who you want and who you're going to get.
But for Andy, win out or get out. That's where I'm going, and I'm sticking with it. All right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is excited to participate in our annual Catch Me in Pink campaign, raising money for cutting-edge breast cancer research. We partnered locally with the Joy to Life Foundation and Vera Bradley to help raise significant funds in support of the cause. Each week, we are giving away prizes locally in addition to our national grand prize, a tropical trip for 2. To enter, simply snap an Ussie of you and a pink-clad Dixie employee and enter it on our website. Dixie will donate money for every photo that's submitted, and you will be entered to win big.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. Just a couple more segments left in today's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery and Auburn area. Got daily lunch specials, got a little bit of everything there at the store: steaks, ribs, burgers, casseroles. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. This is just letter N, steaksandwine.com. In Montgomery on Pepper Tree, and in Auburn on East Glen. That is, what was I saying?
That's Steaks and Wines.
Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. There you go. All right, let's go back to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline. Welcome in, Jones. Hey, Jones, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
How you doing, Andy and Jeremy?
Good. Doing well. How about you?
Good. I really enjoy the show, and I won't take much time. But I'll tell you why I'm optimistic with Auburn going forward. Number one, we only saw half of Ashton, very small sample size. And, yes, they played it very conservatively because obviously they had to catch up and then go ahead. And I think you're going to see, to me, you got Darrell Robinson coming back, so that running game is going to be a lot more explosive. They can run it with a little more confidence without fear of getting an injury. I mean, if we'd have gotten down to just Omar, that would have been pretty crucial against Arkansas. Obviously, Jeremiah didn't get injured, right? So you got Jeremiah Cobb and Darrell Robinson, and I think you've got a team that's going to rally. Nothing against Jackson Arnold, obviously. He tried, but we've discussed it ad nauseum that he wasn't going to make it happen. And this guy, Ashton, I think he's going to rally the team. He's a much stronger passer and runner, and the team's going to rally. What are your thoughts, guys?
I love it.
Yeah, thank you, Jones.
I love the optimism. I like the fact that Darrell Robinson is back, and hopefully 100%. I just hope Hugh Freeze will use that and utilize that. I would have loved to have seen Jeremiah Cobb get 23 carries or 20 carries against Arkansas and give Omar 10 instead of 28 and 2 or 3 or whatever it was. I hope he will use that. If he will, I 100% agree with you. And I thought definitely Ashton Daniels, while his numbers weren't like spectacular, there was a different confidence from the offense when he was in the game. I definitely think that could give Auburn a spark. But, I don't have any reason to believe Auburn will not go out and beat Kentucky. It's just when they go on the road and play a good team like Vanderbilt, when they come home and play a really good team like Alabama, what are you going to do then?
I agree. I don't know. I guess I'm in a wait and see position on how they look against Kentucky and Vandy.
Yeah.
Because I just don't know enough about Ashton Daniels, right? I just don't. I know he could come in on a half when the defense hadn't prepared for him. He's a different – both of them are – Jackson Arnold can run.
Yeah.
But they're different kinds of runners. Jackson Arnold a little more power, Daniels a little more twitch. So it's a different style of running. But I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see. I just don't know. I haven't seen enough of Ashton Daniels to tell you what I expect from him.
Can he get the ball out of his hand quicker than Jackson Arnold?
And be accurate with it.
And be accurate with it. That now he made some good throws, like you said. It's coming in, in backup duty. It's just different when you come into a game like that, and how you operate that offense. There were a couple of penalties down in the red zone. One was a delay of game, which you figure he gets a little bit more experience, a little bit more comfortable. That won't happen.
Well, especially playing at home.
Yeah, and playing at home will be a little bit. Well, going on the road at Vandy, I'm talking about. Those kind of things. We had a false start down there in the red zone, which kind of backed us up a little bit. So, we could have punched in a couple of touchdowns there, and that would have really made a big difference. We could have won that game going away. And I think everybody would probably feel a lot. I mean, if when Ashton Daniels was in the game, he led Auburn to 5 field goals, 5 straight scoring drives. Now, if you punched in, a couple of those for touchdowns, or if he'd have scored a touchdown on all those drives, everybody'd be raving.
Yeah.
And we'd all be talking. There wouldn't be no question about anything. But I love the fact that he was consistent enough to drive Auburn down the field. So I hope that's the case. And I love the optimism from Jones, and I'm cautiously optimistic, let's just say. All right, JJ, some games this week. Mississippi State is at Arkansas. Again, I'll say it, somebody's got to win this game.
I will, and the thing is, they're not both terrible teams.
No.
Arkansas is a terrible team.
4.5.
Mississippi
Arkansas.
State opened the season 4-0, had a 17-point lead on Texas in the fourth quarter, took Tennessee to overtime. So I don't put these two teams in the same boat, right?
Okay.
I think Mississippi State is actually a pretty decent team. I wouldn't call them a good team, but I think they're pretty decent.
Don't know how to win big games, though.
It reminds – remember, last year they got their heads bashed in every week. This week they're losing a lot of close games. It was the great Pat Dye who once said, there's 4 stages to turning around a program. And they don't all take 1 year. Sometimes take less than a year, sometimes more than a year. But you lose big, then you lose close, then you win close, then you win big. So I think Mississippi State right now is in that lose-close area. But I'll be rooting for him just because I can't stand Bobby Petrino. I think he's a terrible human being. I hope he loses every game he ever coaches and every game he's ever associated with. So I'll be pulling hard for State this week, and I think they can win it.
South Carolina on the road at Ole Miss, that's not going to be an issue, is it?
I don't think so unless Lane has a brain fart. But, and he's done that in the past, but he's starting to look like he's not going to do that this year. I would think Ole Miss wins it comfortably.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll run down the rest of these right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe. Call Sensagreen.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Wednesday afternoon. A couple more of these games, JJ. Don't call it a cocktail party. Georgia and Florida, boy, you talk about one of the most underwhelming cocktail parties there in Jacksonville. Georgia 7.5.
All right, would it surprise you if Florida rose up and kept this game close?
No, they'll keep it close for 3 quarters.
I don't know if if I feel like we're giving Georgia too much credit or what. I sort of expect this to be about a touchdown game.
Okay.
1-score game.
Okay. But you like Georgia.
I'm not going to bet against them. They've forgotten how to lose a long time ago.
True. Vanderbilt on the road at Texas. Texas is a 1.5-point favorite.
I like Vandy. I don't know if Texas has enough offense. And Vandy will put up 17-24.
Andy played them close last year.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
it was
Texas was better.
Yeah, a lot better. And then Kentucky at Auburn. Auburn's a 10.5-point favorite.
I got to take Auburn in the game, and I'm going to lay the 10.5 points, but I'm still in a wait and see. Let me put it to you this way. I wouldn't bet on this game for nothing because I have no idea where the mentality of this Auburn team is.
I mean, unproven quarterback coming in, and who knows?
No idea what to expect.
Yeah. All right. It is the 29th day of October. On this day, 1960, Cassius Clay made his professional boxing debut with a 6th-round decision over Tunney Hunsaker in Louisville, Kentucky.
Mama named him Cassius. I'm going to call him Cassius.
There you go.
There you go.
Happy birthday today, Charles Ebbets. Of course, he was the part owner of the Brooklyn Dodgers.
That's right, Ebbets Field.
Ebbets Field. Sonny Osborne of the Osborne Brothers.
Okay.
Oh, my Rocky Top. Woo.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And Bob Ross.
Oh, the painter.
The painter.
Yeah.
And we're going to put a little tree
a happy little tree.
Happy cloud, yes. Richard Dreyfuss.
I like Richard Dreyfuss, man.
Good actor. Favorite movie of mine, Jaws.
He was great in What About Bob, man?
Hey, good. The Graduate, he was in as well.
Yeah.
Kate Jackson. One of the original Charlie's Angels. From Birmingham, Alabama.
Brunette, right? She was the black-haired girl.
From Birmingham, Alabama, by the way. And within Scarecrow and Mrs. King.
Yeah.
If you remember that TV show. Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful.
Wrestler, yeah. Mr. Wonderful. I do remember him.
1949 to 2021. Dan Castellaneta, also known as Homer Simpson.
I got you.
The voice of Homer Simpson.
Voice of Dope.
Yeah, that's right. Winona Ryder, born on this day, 1971. Gabrielle Union, lovely. I think she's actress. Think she's married to Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
Think so. 1972, she was born. R.A. Dickey, the old knuckleballer.
Yeah.
Won the Cy Young one year.
If you can throw it right.
Yeah. 1974, Amanda Beard. Swimmer, gold medalist.
Yeah.
Gold medalist. 1981, Maurice Clarett, born on this day, 1983. Now, that guy, true freshman, comes in, runs great, leads Ohio State to a national championship over some people say that maybe Miami got screwed in that game, but nonetheless, it happened. Ohio State.
Interference miscall, right?
Yeah. Ohio State won that game, and he just went. I mean, it was like he thought he was everything to everybody, and ended up getting bounced out of Ohio State. And
probably ushered in the end of Jim Tressel's career, too.
Yes. But now I think he's turned his life around. He's doing all these speaking engagements, talking to young football players, talking about to learn from his mistakes and stuff. So great ending to that story, hopefully, and that continues on. Andy Dalton.
Yeah, the
Red Rider. What do they call him?
Red
something. I forget what they call it. It was an insult.
It's like Andy Dalton is proof that a slightly above average quarterback can have a 15-year career as a starter in the NFL.
This is
because he was never more than slightly above average.
I would agree. And he's still starting right now, isn't he?
Is he?
He's like a backup, but I thought he was playing.
Yeah.
Somebody got hurt, I guess. But best job ever anywhere, backup quarterback in the NFL.
Well, one of my favorite guys on ESPN, and I'm like, gosh, I'm forgetting his name. He was a backup for the Seahawks for a long time. Matt Hasselbeck, maybe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or somebody. Anyway, it was one of the backups. And they were doing a call-in show, and somebody called in and was like, why are you out here criticizing all these quarterbacks? You weren't even good enough to be a starter or whatever. And he goes, yeah, how many clipboards have you carried in the Super Bowl?
Good. Very good. Andy Dalton, 1987, he was born. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. Brett and Faith will be with you tomorrow on location. And then I think me and Jim will be with you on Friday. So be sure to join us for those. He is JJ. I'm Andy. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.